You're literally gonna see right away how much wider I look after. This is another booster?
Yeah.
So the first step is all about boosting your natural melanin. You can do the same as me. I go closer to the lens. All right, so be right back with the third one, right?
Yep.
So how's the recovery?
You won't. You'll feel better actually. Little poke.
Okay, guys, I feel so weird, but I have so many girls asking me about my moon shower, my tanning routine. You know, if you're here for so long, you know that I used to do it myself, moon shower and everything. Then I met her. She's perfect. She actually helped me to keep my color, do my moon shower for me. Of course, we're going to put her name, information, so you guys can look after for her. I will give Adam the lotion to get the moon shower at home if you feel shy to come here and expose your body. But if you're not shy like me, girl, I'm shy. So yeah, I'll give you everything for you to do it at home, your routine. The moon shower cleans your dead skin. Okay, so you have dead skin. You feel up like every day you have like more and more dead skin. So every other week I do moon shower with her and it cleans my skin completely and I'm able to tan better. My hair kind of look like blonde after because you kind of bleach the hair. But your skin's gonna look so pretty. You know when you actually like put a dress and then put a bikini and you always look like your skin is not like perfect. Everybody asks me, what is your skin routine? First of all, I clean the dead skin, moon shower. Don't you do this for your face? You clean your face? You should do it for your body too. So moon shower, #1 priority. Then the tan, second. And then oil. Every time you shower, you put oil, stuff like that. You know, like take care of you so you feel good about yourself. Like I said, guys buy car to feel confident. We take care of the body to feel confident. But yeah, I hope this video works because it's a new thing, you know. But yeah, moon shower for now for 10 minutes. Doesn't even need 10 minutes. It's just because I like it like intensified. So 10 minutes and then we wash. Put the bikini for the tanning. The bikini is literally a tape. You're gonna see it. And then, And then for today is gonna be Halloween bikini. The last one was a Brazilian bikini, but I didn't have Adam yet. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing this, not all the time. Today, maybe like in months, I probably make another one. Because the point is for you to learn, and every time someone talk about it, I'm gonna give this link so you guys know how to take care of you, okay? So stay tuned for seeing the results. Hey, let me tell you something. Brazilians are crazy, okay? About beauty. They're fucking nuts. I'm not joking. Se tu é brasileiro, tu tá aí, tu sabe o que eu tô falando. A gente é doida com beleza. E a gente faz bronzeamento, a gente faz clareamento de pelo. Porra toda. Brazilians are crazy. But everybody wants to be Brazilian. Even I want to be Brazilian. Yeah. I wish I could put like a loud music, but YouTube is so freaking restrict, right? Adam, do you want to do a little on you?
Heck yeah.
You're gonna look amazing.
Nobody knows this, but I'm naked right now.
Oh my God, you're so funny. I love him. I actually have to thank Nick every time. Thank you for Adam. This is so fun. Oh my God. Hey, do you love your job? Because I love mine.
I do. It's a good job.
Adam, you have the most fun.
A lot of people are jealous of me too, you know, right?
Jealous of you, not me.
Right now,
I have to work so hard.
very jealous.
I have to be really working really hard for this. Oh my God. People think that it's easy, my job. I love my job, but doesn't mean that it's easy. I mean, her job is easier than mine.
There hating my job.
You're hating your job.
Should we do a workout in this?
Huh?
A workout in this?
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Let's fucking do glutes in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now we count 10 minutes. Look at that. You're so pretty. I want you to be tanning with me.
Oh, I need a 10.
Well, casa de ferreira, espeto de pau. Ela acabou de falar que ela não tem. But yeah, let's just wait. I cannot sit and wait, but we wait.
And cut.
Caralho, this is a very rough, what is it called, Adam, you said? Like the
Exfoliant?
exfoliant.
Yeah.
It's very, very strong for the skin, but you literally gonna see right away how much whiter I look after. Because it literally cleans the dead skin so much. Like I was telling them off camera that Brazilians are crazy. If you want to know anything about beauty, just find a Brazilian and she's going to be telling you all the secrets. The funny thing is, you know what is funny? When I moved to America, I used to do this and I used to live in a polished neighborhood. The girls used to be like, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And then now I look online and then everybody talks about the Brazilian moon shower. It's like crazy. I've been doing this for so long. It's kind of rough to take it out of the skin, but freaking love how my skin feels. Next time I should bring you Adam to do it too. You're gonna be like, no! Let me show you my skin now. Can you see I'm like more pale?
1 second. Let me get a focus on you first. Alright, there we go now.
Can you see I'm more pale? Like I'm not as tan. But this is because the old dead skin is like out. And just watch, I'm gonna be so tan. But yeah, even my hair looks a little more like blonde. You're gonna see after. I'm gonna switch my clothing and then I'll be right back. Because yesterday I was asking her, so yesterday I saw some people at the bank and they wanted to like get my tan. I messaged her and said, be careful with the white people, but she knows, I know. But I was asking her if she offer a package for it if you're not so like, if you don't have like a strong skin like me. She said everything's fine. If they're a little more white, everything's gonna be fine. She has all the package. Once I put her name, stuff like that, you just ask her what is good for you, send you a picture, something like that. Because I do the strongest one. If you have like more like a tan skin like that, you've never done it, of course, first time she's not gonna do it like me. But once you like more like in a routine of coming many times, you're gonna have the same tan as me. Now I'm pale, but you're gonna see after, be like.
Almost right here.
So what's this?
This helps activate your melanin of your body.
Okay.
So it helps your tan, be more neon, more brownish.
But this also do a little exfoliate in the skin, right? A little bleach.
It helps it, but
So-
not bleach. It helps it more get the how you call that, more tan, more intensify. That's what it is. Intensify it more.
So if you want to do all this process without the moon shower, I don't suggest. It looks better if you do the moon shower. It's a little rough. It's going to itch. You can just hold for like 5 minutes. But you don't have to do the moon shower every time you come or every time you tan. But if you don't have money to come to her, you want to tan at home, just try to do the moon shower yourself like 5 minutes before you go in the shower. You're going to see so much result in your tanning, you're not going to believe it. It's not like, it's different. The tanning looks so much better.
We have all the dead cells come out. That's why the tan looks more nice every time. Even when they exfoliate before.
It's so much better when you do it.
How bad?
So poor. He's so busy taking care of me. I have to be like begging him to bring him. But he's also shy. Are you shy, Namo? Yes, he's shy.
So you're the more outgoing person.
I'm Brazilian. All right. So what is that one?
This also helps more enhance the tanning.
Locally, like the tanning line.
Yep.
Oh, there's another trick. You gotta drink beets and carrots before tanning. It actually helps you to tan and look better. You look more golden. So she provides the drink here, but you can do that at home. Just make like a strong drinks of beets and carrots, and then you just chug like a shot. You're actually gonna be see improvement in your tanning. You're gonna look more golden.
And even if they're really white and they want to get a nice color, they should do it like a whole week before tanning.
A whole week
And
before
then
tanning.
It helps them even more because
See?
it activates the melanin of your body.
But let me tell you a secret about us. Growing up, every single day, beets and carrots, orange and apple drink. My mom used to freaking put like greens as well. I used to drink it like that. Then I grew up and I'm like, that's so good. My mom actually did it so smartly because I wasn't eating vegetables. I wasn't eating like that. I was a child. I was like, I don't like that. So she was pushing the drinks, and then now I've realized those drinks are so helpful.
Good.
You should actually do it every single day. Buy those like machines from
Extractors?
extractor, yeah, and then do a bunch of drinks and then put it in your fridge. Drink one shot every day with ginger as well. It's just so good. I used to hate my mom. Now I'm like, thank you.
Thank you. I want to do it every day.
I want to do it all the time.
This is another booster.
This is another booster.
Yeah.
So the first step is all about boosting your natural melanin, natural color, right?
Yes. What music do you want to hear inside the booth?
What I want to hear.
Yeah, inside.
Anita.
Anita, she's like,
Oh, I normally use towels to cover my face because I don't tan my face. But she has this and it's perfect. Don't tan my face at all. I just put it over here and then I close it. So you're going to be protected, okay? Let's go.
here.
First step. First one is going to be 10 minutes. I mean, every single one is 10
Every
minutes.
single one is 10 minutes.
So what I do, you can do the same as me. I go closer to the lens. I don't stay in the middle. I go super close like this, and I basically pretend it's a bed, and I just stay here. The color looks better. And then the next section, I do it from the front, and the next section, the last one, I do 5-5. And then she put whatever music he wants, so I'll be right back.
Like weird that I would ever see you fight.
You're like, something's
Something wrong with her.
Or are you happy? Bro, first time I'm gonna tell you something really funny. First time when I went back to Brazil after years, I moved to America, I went back to Brazil. First time I went back, I could not stop talking. My siblings used to say, calm down, I cannot catch up. You're talking too much. That's crazy. America changed me. America changed me.
America changed you?
Yeah. I'm more talky. Now is the chocolate lotion. Now we're talking.
Becoming more golden.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, massage them because I'm dead from my workouts. I'm joking. last 10 minutes. This is gonna be the last 10 minutes, and I'm gonna look like how I wanna look. I could come back next week, but I just wait 15 days and then I come back again. Or once a month if you want, right?
Yeah.
But I would not suggest once a month. I suggest like twice a month at least.
She's like, if it was up to you, it'd be like every day.
That's for sure. Don't you think I wish I could come every day? Not for 30 minutes every day, but
But yeah,
15 minutes every day.
you're a tanaholic.
I'm a
That's it.
tenaholic.
Tanaholic.
I feel like I'm addicted to the vitamin D, happy feeling. Not that I'm getting it from here, but I have the happiness addiction. So I did my blood test and my vitamin D is so high. The doctor said I've never seen someone with such a high level of vitamin D in my life. I said, I'm like, how long have I been like practicing? She's like 30 years. I said, what the hell? She said, what do you do? Your vitamin D is extremely high. I said, well, I take the supplement, I tan, I drink wine before sleep. No, I'm joking. I get a lot of vitamin D from my boyfriend. No, I'm joking. Low vitamin D level makes people suicide. So watch your vitamin D levels. They should be normal or above. I mean, it won't kill you. It will make you like crazy like me. Adam didn't like his drink. Look, he didn't drink.
I drank most of it. I think that's melted ice.
I'm
possibly.
joking.
You're like vegetables.
He doesn't like vegetables. Not a good boy.
No, I did not.
All right, so be right back with the third one, right?
Yep, this is the very last. When we get all golden. The color that we love.
Yeah. So be right back. Did I just get a slap? He's so beautiful. I'm looking for something for me to hold, but
Oh, but you don't have nothing.
nothing. All right. What if I am a statue like this? I'm gonna compete and then I'm like. I normally don't use soap after this because I let it sit until after the gym. So after the gym I'll shower normally, but for now I'll just take the excess of tanning lotion. It's the Brazilian way. The Brazilian tanning way made by Karen. And she's not even Brazilian. She did it perfect. But she's Latina. I know this video is out of nowhere because I woke up in pain. So I came here for this guy to save me.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jesse Morse. I'm a sports medicine doctor in Miami.
He told me that I'm falling apart.
So, back in August, you were dealing with your right shoulder, correct?
Yes.
How is that one doing?
Perfectly. To be honest, the second shot fixed me faster.
Yeah. So usually, she presented about 6-8 weeks ago with a decent sized tear in one of her rotator cuff, the main rotator cuff tendon. And she wanted to be pretty aggressive in terms of injection, so we ended up doing a tissue allograft stem cell injection that day. And then usually I tell people at 3 months out from the injection, you'll be 50% better. That's a very common approach. At 1 month out, we evaluated her and she was probably already 50% better, if not more. I did a small follow-up, what we call prolotherapy, which is just a little lidocaine and dextrose. and I couldn't even get like more than 1 cc in the tissue, which means it was already predominantly healed. And that was what, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe somewhere around there.
I could not even do this because it was hurting. Now I actually don't feel pain.
Well, so this is a very common thing actually. So we're pretty symmetrical, especially people that lift a lot. And usually our body hones in on the injury of most concern, the most painful injury. So your right shoulder had been bothering you long enough where that was the only thing you felt.
Yes.
And then now that one's feeling better, the left one, it didn't start bothering you. You just start to feel it because now you don't feel the right one.
Are you serious? But I never felt my left shoulder.
I'm just telling you, it's everybody's different, but this is a common thing. So that's why people say, well, sometimes my right knee hurts and other days my left knee hurts. They both are hurting. The question is which one's bothering you most that day. So what do you feel in your shoulder?
Well, I didn't do nothing to get hurt. I just woke up and I did this position and it's hurting exactly same place.
Same spot. So more posterior delt or more post back?
Right there.
There, okay. So if you were to stand up for me, so if we were to bring arms like here, so this one should be stronger now.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna push down, you resist me. So good strength. Same thing, we're gonna bring those thumbs down now. She's not gonna like this one.
No, it hurts.
Better.
Better this one, now this one hurts.
That one bothered you when I did that?
Yeah.
Okay, now bring those arms in. I'm gonna push in, you resist me.
Oh, that hurts.
Where?
This one hurt right here
That's
and
okay.
this one right here.
Okay. So I'm isolating the tendons individually. So when you're doing a regular movement, you can kind of cheat. I'm doing things specifically so you can't cheat. You have to isolate that tendon so we can see which ones are injured and which ones are helping. That's essentially what we're doing. So now we're going to do the opposite. So you're push in, I'm going to push out. So good. That one feel okay?
Feel a little bit, but not as much as this
Okay.
one now.
Put this hand on that shoulder. That bother you?
No.
I'm going to push down. You resist me. Good strength.
No. It's just like this position right here. This
That
movement
one?
hurts.
Yep.
And when I put my bra like here
Yep.
or, right here,
The last one we're going to do is this.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Because I try already.
Okay, so this is a very classic position because what it does is it really stresses the supraspinatus, which is the main tendon. So if I'm going to have her push me this way, and it's probably not going to feel good, and that's okay. You don't need to push any harder. For reference, do this side. Just same thing, but on this side. Now push me. Yeah, much stronger.
Much stronger.
How does it feel to you?
Nothing.
Yeah, so that is the most, so I use my friend over here that's in Halloween mode. And so rotator cuff is basically 4 tendons, but really 3. So these 3 tendons are kind of what run the show. This one is the seatbelt one, that one's a subscap. This one in the middle is the supra, that's the one you had injured last time on the other shoulder. This one is the infra, that's more in the back. The supra is probably about 70% of injuries. That's just what we injure. Why? Because that one is responsible for everything we do out front, which is pretty much everything we do. Now, when our arms are close, we have back and we have core. But once our arms are extended, we don't have a choice. We have to activate rotator cuff. And depending on where the arm is moving and what angle the thumbs are in, will depend on where the tendon is happy or not happy. We compensate really well until it can't handle it, and then we feel it. Okay. So the luxury of ultrasound is it's in real time and it's very fast. So skin, bone, deltoid, usually not that big in a woman. She's a little different. This is bicep tendon. It looks beautiful. This is the horizontal version, and essentially what we're looking at is the groove in there. That looks normal. If there was a lot of black fluid around here, that would be concerning. That would be a tear or a partial tear, or even sometimes a labral tear will come up and build fluid in there. But that looks normal. So if I were to spin this on this side, now we would see that's the same tendon but on a different view. And now we can see that bicep tendon walking down the arm. And it looks normal. There's no big tear. Some people have partial tears in there, maybe a little wear and tear, but nothing crazy. This is the long head. The short head of the bicep goes deep into the chest wall, and you don't really ever see it or really injure it. It's pretty rare. This one is only responsible for 15% of your strength, actually. 85% is the short head, which is why even if you tear this, when they tack it to the bone, which is what we call a tenodesis, then you don't lose any strength in bicep at all, which is crazy.
And then I go ahead and tear the most important one.
So now we're gonna shift to the front, the most front one, anti-rotator cuff, called the subscap. So this one actually looks really good. You have, this is the rotator cuff tendon right here. This is subscap tendon, deltoid again right there. You do have some swelling right there. That's not normally that. So that would be kind of like right in there.
I'm not feeling anything.
Good. Yeah, there's definitely a little fluid there, but it doesn't look crazy. It's just yeah. So there's definitely a pocket of fluid there. It could be a cyst. It could be a bursa. It's usually not that filled. I'll show you your other side in a sec if you want to see it. So the good news is that most of this tendon is in good shape, although there's a couple areas that aren't super happy. So it's but there's no major changes, no tissue changes, no changes off the bone, which would mean it was partially torn. You can see the different rotator cuff tendons within this single tendon, and it looks pretty good. There's a little tissue change there. We're going to look at a couple other places on it. There's some problem. Okay.
Did he say there's some problem?
There's your problem, yeah. So part of it. So this is likely when you're coming out here and extending and like a certain angle.
Okay.
So I don't know if you feel it here. You might feel it when the hands are flipped. There's probably a certain angle that you don't like. You might just tolerate it, but what I'm seeing here, so this is bone. This black here is articular cartilage. That's normal. That should be there. This is the subscap tendon, or supraspinatus tendon. This is the main tendon. This is the one you really injured on your right. It's not as bad, nowhere near as bad on the left, but there's a little tissue injury there. This part of the tendon looks beautiful. This one, see how there's a little kind of black changes in there?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that. It should be more pretty like this.
Oh.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release that, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to watch the tendon roll as I pull it out. So as I move her arm, I can actually see the tendon changing. See how it's rolling? So that kind of gives you an idea of every time she moves her arm or you move your arm, you're going to see everything changes in the shoulder. It's kind of crazy when you see it in real time.
You can tell he loves his job, right?
Well, because when you can actually see it, it makes a lot more sense. So we'll go like this.
That is a big freaking fluid bag.
That's what I said. For you, that's large. It's like a quarter of the size of the tendon. And there's a nerve root right next to it, so that's probably what's bothering you. In a minute, I'm going to have you...
But I don't feel any pain right there.
No, but it's compressing on things, and that's likely what you're feeling. Because the tendons themselves don't look awful. They really don't. Compared to your right side, they don't look bad at all. Here's another good view. You can see a little tissue change there, maybe a little bit darker than we like, and there's definitely an injury right there. You can see how there's a decent tear right in that tendon. Now this is really sensitive, so this would probably read as mild on MRI.
Okay.
But this is just really a sensitive ultrasound. So you can see a little. It's not crazy, but you can see a little tissue change here in the bone.
That's my bone.
That tells you that there's an injury above it. That's just how the ultrasound reads. So that means at some point in time, and you could see how this is there's a black kind of strip in the middle of that where it should be this kind of white pretty. This is the outside of that rotator cuff sheath. So this is basically the tendon. So this is attaching to bone right here.
See.
And as you move your arm out, it will tighten and it will pull.
Okay.
So this is towards your head, this is towards me. So to give you So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you sit up a little bit. Perfect. And now I'm going to have you put your hand in your favorite position in the back. And that is going to bring the tendon all the way to the front.
Okay.
So in medicine, we call this the modified Cras position. And this basically means that rotator cuff, the supraspinatus, is as far to the front as it can possibly be, and it's also the easiest as you could possibly be, meaning to see. So, is it bothering you? Not too bad.
Right there, on that position is where it bothers.
There's your friend. See how big it got?
What the hell?
I told you there's either, I'll call it a cyst, but I don't know if it's a cyst or just a large bursa. But we can drain it in a second if you want.
Please.
So.
Wait, right when I do, this is the position where it's hurting.
That bothers you the most, and it's where I'm at.
Now in the back.
In the back. Okay, we're gonna look at that next. I want to check one more thing.
Should I change the position?
No, you're good. So, this tissue looks good. You can relax now. This tissue looks good. This tissue is not super happy. See how much it thins out? That's normal.
Yeah.
See how much it changes right here?
Yeah.
And from here, it'll be thick all the way along.
Okay.
So the last one, you can just relax this one, and we're gonna easy. Yeah, rotator cuff doesn't like to be moved quickly when it's injured. So the last one we're gonna look at is called infra.
I'm so in shock that my left arm.
Okay, so infra is a very large muscle. It's very wide. It's probably 2 or 3 times as wide as the last one we were looking at. This is the top of the acromion, so the tip of the shoulder or the bone on the top. This is another bone. This is the humerus. So you're basically squeezing this tendon in between these two.
Okay.
Now, this is skin, deltoid, very subtle, small deltoid bone, infraspinatus bone. So what you're feeling is a little tissue change. It's not awful, but we're gonna stress it a little bit in a sec to see if it changes depending on position. So if I were to Is there any positions that bother you the most when you're doing this? Like when you feel it back here?
Maybe right here. Wait.
Yes, because sometimes it's a funky little area.
Yeah. It's literally this position. Down a little more down, more like
More
right
posterior.
here.
Okay.
Ah.
Sorry. I'm not used to there being that much muscle there, so I need to increase the depth. Maybe in my big NFL guys, but not.
Like what is that? Like little.
So that's gonna be the posterior labrum. Actually, you're not gonna see it. There's not a whole lot of rotator cuff there. There's the teres minor there, which is pretty rare to injure. Does that bother you or no? A little bit.
Yes, right here in this area here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that is not the one in the front. That's cyst. That's not that. That is likely a combination of the infraspinatus and maybe a little bit of the posterior capsule or the posterior labrum, because that's going to be as you walk down.
Yeah. So it just started with me doing the new exercises to fix this shoulders. Like doing like this.
Yeah.
Doing like, this is the movement that I feel pain.
Yeah, and you feel it as you're trying to go up, because that's that posterior stabilizer.
Only start feeling it right now doing the PT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you, Eric.
Let me wipe your shoulder off. Okay, so we have some options. You can do more PT with Eric. That cyst is probably not going to go away on its own. No. That's likely what you're feeling.
Really?
Yes. Now, that's not your whole problem. That's not the problem in the back, but that's definitely impacting you because, you saw how big it is. It's not really supposed to be that full. So that tells me that that fluid basically just collected, and it's bigger than it should be, so it's kind of compressing on nerves, and things are trying to move, and it's not allowing them to move.
Okay.
So you're feeling some of that.
Can we drain that?
Yeah. Okay. Then the question becomes, for some of the other rotator cuffs that are a little beat up, but they're not crazy like your right one, do you want to address them at the same time?
How about
or do you want to wait?
last injection that you did to my shoulders?
Yep.
Can we kind of like try to do that one?
Prologue, we call it?
Yeah, and then drain this,
yeah, the one in the front.
whatever it is right here, because I have no idea where that came from. That's why I don't like to check, because then you figure out what you said.
Well, if we don't look, we won't know. And, and then you just deal with pain, and then you can't sleep, and you can't lift, and you can't do certain movements. But there's a reason why that happened, right? We don't know the exact reason, but that's your body saying there's an injury, right?
Oh.
And that is a warning sign. Okay. So basically saying if you don't address this, something else is going to break, something else is going to tear. Now, when when we pull fluid out, traditionally in the knee, that's most commonly where we get it. Traditionally, see, there it is right there.
Uh-huh.
So that was actually the fluid that was there before I put any numbing in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to aspirate fluid out of that.
Okay.
But usually it's pretty thick, almost like hair gel, like thick.
Uh-huh.
So a small, quote unquote, small needle is not going to get it out. You have to get a bigger gauge, like a bigger gauge
Yeah,
needle.
okay.
So that's why, but if you do that without numbing, it's not fun. So that's why we do this.
So how's the recovery?
You won't, you'll feel better actually. Little poke.
Oh, there's the needle.
Come on, buddy. Look at how thick it is.
Oh my God.
See it? See how thick it is?
Yeah, like what
This
the
is
hell?
this is Lido to give you an idea of comparison of thickness.
That is crazy.
So this was in a little balloon. If you can
Hang on,
see it.
right there. Hold it right there, steady. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's thick,
Yeah,
almost
I
like
see
hair
it.
gel. Usually this is more on the knee, but technically the body will put in anything, and usually it encapsulates it. So it's just this big balloon, but it's really thick. So if you use a regular 24 gauge or 22 gauge, it won't be able to pull it out because it's so thick it won't fit through the needle.
I could tell.
So I had to use a 20 gauge for that, or an
That
18
is-
depending on the one. Yeah. So that was likely compressing some of the nearby nerves and some of the nearby muscle tendons, which for you was creating pain. Because the rotator cuff itself wasn't that bad. It was actually in pretty good shape. So the question is, why are you in pain? Most people, it would be what we call bursitis, which is basically fluid filled like that, but it's more regular fluid, not thick fluid. But when we look at your bursa on ultrasound, it's close, it's empty. So it's not classic bursitis. Yours was a combination of a little cyst in there, as well as a little bit of just wear and tear, just a little tendinopathy. But I think the bursa was causing you to move in patterns that aren't normal because it was hurting. So that's why it was really forcing you into areas that you couldn't compensate. So that's why it started to bother you.
Okay.
Now we'll basically re-tighten everything up
Okay.
with some Prolo, and we'll kind of go from there.